Hello, beautiful people! It's another Saturday book video with you guys, and today we are going to talk about the Dork Diaries. So I know it's not something that I usually talk about when it comes to books because the books that I am currently reading are based off YA and fantasy romance genres, but now it is different because I want to share to you guys my experience back when I was like a kid, or back when I was like 12 years old, my experience in reading the Dork Diaries. To be honest, I might forget some of the things about this since it's like 5 years ago since I've read one, so bear that in mind, but I will try my best to show you guys each of the books that I have, which is there. Oh, can I say I'm like a bit twinning with my K-pop doll right there. We're a bit twinning because we are dressed in yellow. So let's get started. Let's get started.
Yes, welcome back to...
Okay guys, take it from the top. Louder!
1, 2, Sachi Cybery YouTube channel.
What's YouTube?
Oh my gosh, these braces. Oh my gosh, enough about that, guys. So we are going to talk about the Dork Diaries. You know, for me in this video, I don't usually talk about books in the middle grader range, well, except for the Girl Who Drank the Moon, which I did for a book vlog. But yeah, it's just something different, and I really got into reading because of this series, which is no other than the Dork Diaries by see, it's been 5 years already and I can't remember
the name is just there already. How can I not read that?
So there, the Dork Diaries. We will be talking about today because I noticed some of my viewers here are on the age 15 and below, and why not talk about a book that you can start with, and especially if you are like a middle grader, might as well watch this entire video because you might be interested in reading the Dork Diaries. When I bought this book, I didn't know that this was the first book in the series. So apparently, I just got lucky with it. So yeah, nalala ko siya. I was reading this in a jeepney because I was so excited about reading this book. So going back with Dork Diaries, we are following a protagonist named Nikki Maxwell. So she just lives in a very normal life, wherein in her school, she was being bullied by the CCP girls. Cute. Wait, I don't know what it stands for anymore.
Okay, taking away from here, I will be doing a voiceover for the summary since I didn't explain much in the video, so here. 14-year-old Nikki Maxwell just moved to Westchester, New York, and is dealing with the social pressure of 100 other super rich kids who all have lives way cooler than hers at her new school, Westchester Country Day. Meanwhile, she has no friends, a crush on a guy really hot, and other problems along the way, including a spoiled, bratty sister. Will Nikki survive? This series is written by Rachel Renee Russell. This book or movie is sure to thrill the lives of teens and tweens. So there you have it, guys. My source here is IMDb.
So my thoughts about this book, to be honest, I enjoyed reading it when I was younger because it really feels like I am reading her diary, which is the main theme of the whole series. Dork Diaries, as the title says. So yeah, I just really had fun while reading this book because yeah, apart from being a diary itself, it also has like these very teenager stories, and also there's a bit drama, a teeny tiny bit of drama, which just makes the book not boring. And another thing from this, what I like about it, since it's a middle grader book, you wouldn't get bored while reading it because there are many illustrations, there are many arts within this book. I don't know if you can see that. Is it on focus? It is on focus. There are many drawings, there are many illustrations, word after word, comic illustrations. And I really like how Rachel Renee Russell expresses her art not only in literature but also in drawing. And yeah, that's all I can say about the Dork Diaries. So this is the first book in the series. The second book is The Party Time. So you may not be familiar with these covers already because I think they renewed the covers. They made it shinier than the previous ones. So I got the old cover here of Party Time, and I have a new cover which is, I think, one of those updated ones wherein like this one is just plain shiny, but this one is even more shinier, and they put some foilings in it, and the cover on this side is now metallic, and you could really see that it's the Dork Diaries. Unlike for this one, it's just a plain standard book. I'll just be talking to you guys one by one all of my thoughts about the Dork Diaries, and since I'm done with the second book, let's move on to the next. By the way, guys, this Dork Diary series, it's not a continuous story. Every book has its own theme. For example, in this purple book, it's all about party time. In this book, it's all about Dear Dork. So it has different themes for each book. So the storyline is not connected too much, but rather there are different elements that is shared with different kinds of books. So for example, this book is mainly focused for TV star. This book is actually 2 books jam-packed into one. And then here, I have a book about Dork Diaries wherein you can craft your own diary. It's like how to dork your diary. Although, sad to say, I didn't actually finish this, but I was just reading a while ago some of my answers to these questions, and I find it cringe enough, but at the same time nostalgic. Okay, what are your 3 favorite books? I put here all of Dork Diaries, The Selection, and Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Even though I didn't read Diary of the Wimpy Kid yet, I don't know why is it here. Okay, another thing I wrote here, what are your 3 favorite TV shows? I put here Good Luck Charlie, Jessie, and That's So Raven. I really like the idea of Rachel Renee Russell in letting us express our arts or feelings in making or crafting our own Dork Diary. So that is like the theme of this book. Then we have these 3, which is actually new to the Dork Diaries game since they are, you know, the covers are different now. It's metallics already and there are foilings. So I'll just talk about this one first. This is the Dork Diaries Drama Queen. I remember reading this in one sitting when I was in the airport and our flight got delayed. So I just read this the whole entire day, and surprisingly, I finished it. So without any breaks. Okay, yeah, I remember finishing this without any breaks. I was just flipping through the pages, getting into the end of the book. It was actually nice, and it's really addicting to read also, which is one of the magics of Rachel Renee Russell's books. So there, see those illustrations? It's just so fun to see, and I also like the font that the author used in this book. It's just something light to the eyes. So I like that factor because when you are young and you want to read something, you want to read a book that has a font that is light to read on, and this is one of the examples. So there is Drama Queen. So yeah, Once Upon a Dork is another of her release wherein the theme of this book is Nikki Maxwell, our protagonist, is being set off in a Disney Wonderland adventure. So there is that. I bought all of these books in the Philippines, and I just got them from National Bookstore for 399 pesos. Yeah, if you're curious enough. But here in Kuwait, I think they do sell Dork Diaries. I saw it from Jarir Bookstore. They also sell Dork Diaries. It's available there for sure. Then this one is the latest book that I got, which is Dork Diaries Puppy Love. I bought this in Kuwait. I was actually surprised way before because I didn't know they're also selling Dork Diaries in Kuwait, and I was excited, so I got one. But then at the same time, as I grew older, I didn't finish this book, so there's that. If you're wondering about the price, I bought this for 3KD 750. I didn't remove the tag, it's still there. So yeah, this is one of her new releases, which is Puppy Love. Haven't read it yet, and I'm not planning to, since I've grown into an age that all I want to read is books that comes from the YA category. But then I just want to show you guys and share to you all of the books that really got me into reading, especially in a young age. I have to confess, all of these 9 books, there are some that I haven't read yet. So, the book that I haven't read yet is going to be the Dork Diaries. Yes, I started this book, but then I didn't finish it. So, technically, I read this, but then I didn't finish it, something like that, because it was too thick. I got so scared reading this, scared in the thought that I might not finish this because it was too thick for a 12-year-old girl. And yeah, if you're wondering why is this book thick, basically 2 of her published books are published into one. For example, we have the Dork Diaries and the Drama Queen smashed into one book. This is the outcome, so that is why it is thick. I should have got the book that are a standalone instead of the mush type of book. Yeah, it was just so scary to read when I was younger because...
But considering how this book is thick, I just didn't finish it because of that fear. So, yeah.
So if you're curious to know what is the chronological order of the Dork Diaries series, we have number 1, the Dork Diaries, which is this pink one. Number 2, Dork Diaries Party Time. Number 3, Dork Diaries Popstar, which I don't have. 4, we have the Skating Sensation, I think, which is part of this big book. Next we have is Dear Dork here. One of my favorite books also from the whole series. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Then Holiday Heartbreak, which I don't have. Next we have TV Star. This one. That one. And then we have Once Upon a Dork. Where's Once Upon... Oh, I'm holding it. Okay, Once Upon a Dork. Next, Drama Queen is this one. Then we have How to Dork Your Diary. Ta-da!
Then we have the Dork Diaries OMG all about the diary, which I don't have. And then the Double Dork. And then the Double Dork.
The whole series consists of 12 books. So yeah, this is like the last book from the whole Dork Diary series, and the others are just like How to Dork Your Diary or any personalized diary. I'm done talking about the Dork Diaries. If you want to start your Dork Diary series, you can just buy one in the Career bookstore, like I mentioned a while ago. And that's all for this video. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any requests to what I should read next. Thank you guys, and see you on my next video. Bye! Ready, get set, and start reading. Bye!